So I've got all my pieces cut around the drain, which doesn't look perfect, but it's close, and I think it looks nice. So I'm done with that. Now, the way that I position each of the sheets was so that I would only have to make one cut here. I could use this border of the white tile, and then I would just have to cut the black ones in half and put them in, which probably wasn't the best idea. I probably should have positioned so that the black ones fit good, and then cut the white ones because they're easier to cut. So, you know what? I learned something. So there you go. But the easiest way, I think, to cut these tiny tiles is to leave them on the mesh and run them through. Still have to hold both sides with your hands because the mesh isn't like, doesn't set it exactly in place, and they move and whatever. You have problems. So I line up my blade with this edge of the white one, which is where, so I line the blade up here, and then I start, and then it slices them perfectly to fit in the corners all around. So yesterday I did the whole back wall with the little half squares, not squares, half diamonds. And now I have to do this wall and then that wall, and then I'm going to cut the last few sheets. And I gotta make it quick because this is borrowed. I lost a piece to my wet saw, long story, they don't make it anymore, so it's borrowed and she wants it back. And that's what we do, we trade off stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go cut this. I'll cut one, show you, then be done. The slower that you can go with the little tiny pieces, the less of a chance you have of cracking, breaking off the strips. Alright, so I have a couple of them here. And I'm going to make my little pile of them. I probably have about, I don't know, 30 to do. So I'm going to make my little pile, then I'll be back.